Okay, so it's been a while since I recorded a Divinity video here. So if you've been following my channel, which is like 12 of you, 6 of which have been following it like from roughly the beginning, I got up to like episode 60 on this series, the end of Act 2, and then something with the software I use to record videos got an update, and there was something wrong with that update with all the recordings I had, where if I edited them on YouTube, it would just turn into that green screen that was on my previous 1 minute long Divinity video. So I'm going to make this hopefully pretty short so I don't have to actually edit anything, because then that will hopefully prevent it from becoming green. I'm seeing the recordings play back with the normal game color, but it might be that kind of bright, not neon, but just kind of off effect. So this is just because I feel bad that I got 60 episodes in and then kind of had to just stop uploading the videos to YouTube because they all got messed up. So the last save I had, this is actually the end zone of the game. So I know my most popular video is about early game money making, and I'm assuming it's because people search that specifically. I'm guessing people also specifically search how to beat like the last boss, so I'm going to have that here. Now, in the last zone in Act 4, you can get, if I can find it here in the inventory that I haven't opened in a few months, you can get this green tea right here. So there's this Lady Kem. She's in Lord Kem's mansion, and she sells tea leaves. Even if you don't have the noble background to talk to her, you can still open up her inventory or steal from her if you want. And you just need to take the tea leaves, which the tea leaves will give you -1 AP cost, which is still nice, but if you then put them in the tea kettle next to her, you can get green tea, and it upgrades the tea leaves, so now you get -2 AP cost, which means that like something like Thunderstorm, which costs 4 AP, drink that, now it only costs 2 AP. And then white tea, it just gives you 2 maximum AP on your bar, which isn't really as useful, but Beast here is a glass cannon, so if he starts off with that, like he pre-drinks that before battle, then he drinks that, then he'll have 8 action points worth, and everything will cost 2 less. I think if you drink that, it just gets rid of the last 2, so you have to use 2 action points like normal first, but you're still kind of doubling up with a glass cannon character using that. For the end game, I was kind of farming a bit with equipment, where I'd like reload if I didn't see good equipment, and then I'd just kind of go AFK for an hour, do other stuff, mow the lawn, eat some food, etc., to let the stores refresh. So I do have quite a bit of gold equipment on these guys that is at level. I'm at level 21, by the way. I don't think you can get to level 22 in the current version of the game. Before Definitive Edition, I think you could barely get to 22. And I haven't completely maxed this out. Like, I haven't killed a bunch of innocent people to get XP, but I have before on Definitive Edition, and you get like halfway to the next level, and there's like nothing else you can really do at that point. So if you're running mods, you can definitely get higher than this, but base game, this is about as high as you're going to get. It's 21. I don't remember the initiative order we've got here. So we got 35, 28, 46. Okay, so, Red Prince is our highest initiative. Also, the unique gear, might as well go over that, in case you guys get to end game, want to know what gear is good. I like this bow, because the bonus water damage it gets is like half the normal damage that the bow does. So like the bow does 161 physical, and then 84 water on top of that. So like just the secondary damage is so high, it doesn't really matter that it's a little bit lower level. I still think it ends up doing more overall damage. And since we're a split party team, and he's going to be using magic arrows a decent chunk of time, like just it's the raw damage you're looking at. Doesn't matter what type it's coming from. Nothing else on Red Prince is really unique gear. We're focused on getting him some wits, I think. Mumbo, he's got this soft touch glove. Gives 5 intelligence, 5 memory, but it sets atrophy, but he's not going to be attacking with his weapon, so that's fine. He does have this unique dagger as well, and the whole reason he has this dagger equipped is because it gives, if you look there, 25% crit chance, as well as 3 wits, which is kind of like an extra 3 crit chance. And if he happens to hit somebody, well, he can't hit somebody with it. He's got atrophy. So he's not going to be hitting anybody with his dagger. So the atrophy from that really doesn't affect it. And between the crit chance there, I mean, he's at 76% crit before, like, peace of mind or anything like that. And then he's got this shield. It does really good physical armor, but kind of crap magic armor, which is fine because of the rest of his gear, except for this unique one. Actually, yeah, no, okay, yeah, except for that unique one. It's all magic gear, so him having really high physical and low magic on this, it kind of balances it out. It's still higher magic total, but it gets those closer together. Also, it's got a rune slot on there, and I just have that with max constitution for some reason. No, yeah. Oh, because it boosts physical armor. Gotcha. And then he's got this one here, unique necklace. Gives 5 intelligence, which is going to just be boosting up damage. Beasts, he's got this unique dagger. You can find it if you get to Ark's, Lord Arhu's room area. He's like a dog bed outside of his chambers. You move the dog bed and this falls out of it. As a definitive edition, you have to actually move the bed and then it drops. It used to just be already under there before the definitive edition. And he's got thunder runes on both of these to boost his finesse by 6, because he doesn't need to worry about crit chance because he's a rogue, so it's just pump and finesse. These boots, Beast is a glass cannon, so he has these on specifically so he can't get knocked down, crippled, or slowed. Also, the finesse and the thievery is nice on Beast because he is our thief. All this is just standard equipment, except for, okay, this one is a unique chest piece. I think this one is in a demon's basement, I think is where that one's at. But I mainly have it 5 finesse, very good. Have the thunder rune on there again, more finesse. It also gives scoundrel, so his crit attacks will deal more damage. And then this one I have, again, he's glass cannon, so this one gives immunity to charmed and terrified, also 5 finesse. So he's got a lot of extra finesse coming from stuff. And then his crit damage is 230. So he's got some stuff with Scoundrel boosting that up. And then Pyramus, he has this unique wand because it gives 3 intelligence, 3 memory, as well as the 2 pyrokinetic, very useful, but mainly the intelligence and memory there. He's got these pants, gives +2 to every attribute except memory, also some Aerith Urge. And it just gives you Superconductor, which is a great skill. And then he's got this one here. Again, I know it's only level 19, but it gives 5 intelligence, which is awesome. Alright, so the game plan here. For those of you that haven't done the last battle yet, when you get either Dallas or Vridaman down to, I don't remember what I think it's like 20% health, it triggers a cutscene where it goes into the second phase of the battle that this stuff breaks down, and then Vridaman is like, oh, I'm actually Brachus Rex. And he summons the big Kraken, and you gotta kill some Kraken. You don't actually have to kill the Kraken, you just have to kill him at that point. And you can, Dallas and Lucian want to take your source and use it to seal up the, pathway, the veil to get to the void, or for the void to get here, so it kind of stops all the void woken and the God King from coming in. And Vridaman is Brachus Rex, and I believe he is sworn to the God King, and he doesn't like that plan. So if you agree to help them, it is actually the good ending. Dallas is, I guess, a good guy. Plot twist. He just goes about doing it in a dickish way. So that would be the good ending, and then he just skips this first fight and goes to the cutscene and starts the second half of the fight. Our plan is going to be to just skip that whole second part of the fight. And we're going to do that by having Mumbo go first, and he's just going to hit Pyroclastic Eruption, endgame, GG. So we're going to try and get all this. Let's see. You've got a... Alright. Does Mumbo... I haven't played this profile in a whole while. I'm trying to remember what all they've got. Alright, so we're going to go... Peace of Mind, and Haste, and then Apotheosis, screw Encouraged, we're just gonna, there we go, okay. If you want to speed through this, spam 4, and then slower, spam 1, and then once you hit 4, then you can spam mostly 1, Um, I think. Hold on. Oh, wait. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Okay, once you see them all talking, that's when you know. Okay. So I am not gonna agree to help them, even though that's the good guy ending, because I want to end the fight in this area. So if you want my soul, you have to take by force. Yeah, you kind of have to give up all your source and become a silent monk for the good guy ending. I thought Mumbo would outspeed Lucian there. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna superconductor us, which is no bueno. Alright. Now we, unfortunately with shock, that kind of undoes a hasten a little bit. But we still have green tea. Now this doesn't cost any action points to use in combat. So now everything is going to be... Now it says 3 up on the tooltip there, but if you look at my actual AP here, when I have that highlighted, it's only costing 1 AP to use, which is phenomenal. Do I have teleport scrolls on this guy? Okay. So these will also cost less. So I'm going to move him right there. Does Mumbo have Executioner? No. Alright, that's unfortunate. You know what? We're gonna just keep them in place, I think. Oh, can I not? Alright, yeah, we're gonna just keep them all in place. I think we're gonna go Dust Blast first, because I don't think that'll deal enough to kill. Okay. Now, if I had Adrenaline on Mumbo, which I forgot that I didn't have, Adrenaline would help out a lot here, because then I could teleport more people right next to Dallas and him. Alright, so that... Okay, I didn't even need more people. So that killed Friedemann, killed... Dallas and Lucian don't die. They just go unconscious. Alright, I forgot how much damage Pyroclastic Eruption did. Alright, so we got this one going next. And, you know what? We can use green tea. Never mind, I'm not going to use green tea. I was going to, but we don't need it. We're going to just chloroform that one. I don't think we need to, but whatever. Yeah, Pyroclastic Eruption makes this fight super, super easy. And... Right, see, that's doing magic and physical damage, so just, who cares what the armor has. Alright, this one is going next. But they're not going at all. Yeah, we're just gonna kill that one. And then, yeah, screw friendly fire. We're breathing some fire on them. And then Beastie Boy, finish us up. Again, yeah, if Beast had drank the other tea, he'd have 8 action points there to start. And then, yeah, we go through that, but for thematic purposes, I'm going to ignore their physical armor. There we go. So, last fight, if you got Pyroclastic Eruption, it's super easy. Yeah, so I have really high attitude with all of them. So yeah, they talk about whether they want the divinity or if they want you to have divinity. Yep. Alright. And then, yeah, we'll make Mumbo be divine. Mumbo killed all those guys. Like the main guys. And then become the new divine. There we go. We got a cutscene here. It's like a relatively long cutscene there. And then the epilogue is on the boat. If you claim divinity, you'll have this shiny thing going around your head there. Mumbo's got a top hat now, as he should. Yeah, that's the final battle. For anybody who wanted to see the final battle. I'm sorry that we had to skip through all of Act 3 and 4. And the Phoenix Egg from Act 2. If you don't eat it from Furno, you get a Phoenix hatchling on the boat. I don't know if he has Pet Pal. I think or maybe Red Prince had Pet Pal. I don't think any of them. There we go. Yeah, so that was the egg from Furno. And it really doesn't do you anything. It's just on the boat here at the end. And all the Godwoken, the companions you didn't pick up along the way, they'll be on the boat here. We got Spiel, Losa, Fane. I don't know where Ifan's at. I thought, okay, did we pass up Ifan? Did I just not see him somewhere? Anyway, Beast is up there. I don't know where Red is at. Oh, Red is over there. Yeah, I don't see Ifan. I thought Ifan was like... No, that's Losa. Yeah, I don't know where Ifan went. Oh, well. Ifan's honestly kind of the most boring out of the companions. Alright. So, that's the end of it. If you are playing co-op and you've got two character creation characters like this, whether they're custom or origin, like if you're playing through with a friend, if you both want Divinity at the end, this may go differently in some ways. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, screw it. Yeah, if you both want Divinity, you just have to fight each other at the end, and whoever wins can claim Divinity. Also, we got some nukes that we didn't use in that final battle there. He doesn't. Oh, he does have that one. There we go. These ones are fine. But quite frankly, I think Pyroclastic Eruption is the better between these ones on Mumbo, and I think Thunderstorm would have been the better one on Pyramus. Thunderstorm is another way you can end that last battle pretty quickly. If you need to lump up more people next to each other, because that does a little bit less damage, and it's got a little bit smaller area effect, but it lasts 3 turns, and it has a harder crowd control effect. That's how it's kind of balanced. Yeah, so that does 1310, and this one will do 3000. Yeah, so this is like 3 times as much damage per hit, but that one lasts 3 turns, and will also stun. Alright, yeah, so yeah, over the course of 3 turns, it does the same amount. Alright, that is it. If people actually like this video, now that I've got the big time double-digit subscribers, if this video actually gets some likes, I'll upload some other Divinity videos. I had recorded some that I hadn't uploaded from another playthrough, and then I realized that the previous ones were all messed up. The other playthrough wasn't as much of a full guide walkthrough. It was just kind of showing combat, kind of like what half of this video was. And it was just showing like some different team build combinations, like some unique character builds that you wouldn't think to try. Kind of like how this one, people don't usually mix Aero and Pyro, and they don't usually mix Geo and Hydro. They were just unique builds that you wouldn't get from character creation, like as a default, and shown those. My favorite of which was the Spell Sword. But if people actually like this video or comment, because I get like 1 comment per video, if they say they want some more Divinity, I'll upload some more Divinity. But otherwise, I'm gonna probably stick to, I don't know, just random Dead by Daylight, random shit that me and Mumbo play, and I don't know. I started playing Fable. I might do a Fable series kind of like this because I didn't know it was on Steam. But all right, so that is it for now. Might upload some more Divinity later. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the missing Act 3. But I don't feel like restarting this game with these builds and going through all of Act 2 just to start recording Act 3 again. So I got the most recent save Actually, it's the only save left on this one. It was right before the final boss. And if you look, Mumbo still has the Blood Rose Elixir. Didn't die. Woohoo. Alright, I'll see you guys later.